AFC performing a launch status check at this time. All systems verify ready, resume count, and go for launch. OTC, all good, go. TBC, go. TBC, higher, go. OPS, Houston flight, Houston flight, pilot, go.
Southern California. It's that time to get your lazy ass out of bed and kicked into gear. You are now tuned into the Not So Early Show with Racy and his crazy ass friends. Let's get this shit started.
My style is the bomb.
Good morning, Southern California. It is Thursday, and it's the 14th of December. How do you feel about that? You enjoying it?
Sure. Yeah. I can't believe it's already December 14th.
Do we have all of our Christmas shopping done? Are we missing anybody? Who are we missing?
I think we're good. I just have to do the little cash for the teens and the tweens, you know how.
What would we give them cash?
And I bought these cute little baggy thingies. So it just doesn't look like shit. No, just cash.
Did you hear about that new, what they're doing with gift cards?
What are they doing?
So this is like the new scam. And, yeah, this is a new scam. So everybody pay attention if you're out there listening. One of the biggest gifts that we do give to our families, you know, so that way you don't have to think about a lot, is you go get gift cards. Okay?
Right.
And a lot of those are like money gift cards too as well.
Okay.
So if you've ever looked at a gift card, like more often than not, the barcode is on the top of the gift card.
Yes.
Okay. So what they're doing now is they're going to the grocery stores and they're stealing all the gift cards.
Okay.
And they're not programmed yet, right?
Right.
Because you have to program them. Well, what they're doing is they're stealing all of those gift cards and they're opening them up very, very carefully, like over steam, and they're cutting off the code, just enough for them to get the code, and then they put them back, and then they go back to the grocery store and they rehang them.
Are you serious?
So when you activate it, they get all the money. And your gift card sits there for a while.
And you have no idea until you gift the person and they open it and that top part is cut off?
And it's cut off.
Oh, fuck that.
That's what's happening right now. And they're getting really, really good with it to where, like, it's hard to feel if there's anything missing off that card. So if you do go get a gift card,
God.
You have to kind of like pay attention to how big that card is inside.
That steaming thing was, did the kids who were getting their report cards first,
right.
Are those the ones doing this shit? Because I remember that from my youth.
Yeah.
You know, they would run and get the mail first and then use the kettle and steam shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So just, buyers aware.
I'm giving cash.
Beware.
So.
Yeah.
Because then, what we run into is, I do love gift cards, every now and then. But at the same time, it's, you're stuck with X amount and then there's $3 sitting there and you're like, fuck, and then you spend more and more and more and it's like, for what?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's kind of where we're at. People, you got to watch the scams. You really do. It's rough. So anyway, back to the question. Are we done with our...
I do digital.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a 21st century digital boy, huh?
It's a good way to do it. Let's see. So, did we finish our Christmas gift?
Mostly. I do have to print out some pictures still.
Do you ever categorize the people that we have to give gifts for?
I have a notebook.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there any categories, or it's just a list of people?
It's just a list of people and stops and visits and dates. Like, okay, we're seeing these people at this date. I have everything done. Yada, yada, yada.
We have to stay true to that? Like,
why? Yes, that's why I said no fucking surprises from you, sir. You pull shit on me and that's not happening. You need to communicate with your wife this year.
Oh,
I see. Is that what's happening? And this goes to say it's not like I didn't supervise all the gifts for the last few years. I think only the first year we did separate gifts for people, and then it just kind of combined, except for, my gift. Which we all know you're so great at that.
I'm pretty good.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty good.
Okay.
You know,
I don't think I've ever been really surprised.
you know what I specialize at?
What do
Is,
you specialize
like
in?
man gifts. You know what I mean?
What the hell does that mean?
Well, like thoughtful gifts, I'm not really good at. You know, it's like, okay, I'm not really great at thoughtful gifts. Ray's got that necklace thing down.
I know. It's funny you say that, Scotty, because I told him this morning, like, you didn't think to, like, look at your previously purchased items on that website because it would tell you, you know?
Yeah. I think it was in previously purchased and suggested. And I was like, well, they both can't be wrong.
They both can't be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I specialize in man gifts. Like, I'm really good with, like, if people need something that are more functional rather than thoughtful. You know, because, I don't know, I do a lot of thinking when it comes to gift giving. But
you know what blows my mind is that you're a supposed Christmas guy. So I feel like because you love all the Christmas magic and all that jazz, that, you know, it would be more exciting for you to be that gift hunting elf, if you will.
But to me, Christmas is more about like
fucking beer signs.
That's right. See?
Oh my God, his and hers beer towers.
Yeah. The only reason why I love Christmas more than any other holiday is because you can give excuses not to be there on Halloween. You can give excuses not to be there on 4th of July or Thanksgiving. You know, but Christmas is that one holiday where you don't want to like not be there for your family. You know what I mean? Because like they're expecting you one time out of the year, and I get to see my whole family. You know, even if it's in spurts, at least I get to see them. That's why I like Christmas so much. It's like what excuse do you have? You're not working right now
because you're off. A lot of people are working.
No, but the general is you're off work. You know, you're off work for at least a week. You know what I mean? Sports ball merch for everyone. Yeah.
It's been done. It's been done.
It's been done. I did do that.
It's been done. Or gift cards for you. You do practical gifts. I will say that.
I would say about 10 years ago, maybe 12. I wasn't the best financially stable guy about 12 years ago. And I had a whole bunch of points on
credits.
Yes,
Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's. I told you the story.
Yeah, but tell everyone else in Radio Land.
I had these cards, and I had thousands and thousands of points at Dave and Buster's, and
that says a lot.
Everybody got Dave and Buster's beer mugs and Dave and Buster's trinkets one year. It's what I could do. Everybody loved my gifts. It was really cool. They're like, oh, Dave and Buster's. Look at this
mini claw machine. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at this beer helmet. Fuck yes. I asked Santa for an Ohtani Dodgers jersey. Looks like I'm getting it. Are you getting it? Oh my goodness. I got yes, he likes the Dodgers.
He does?
Yes.
Why did you
I remember him even like being tuned into us, shockingly, and watching the Dodger game back during the freaking like pandemic. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
that's one thing he will do with you. There's one sports ball game Scotty will go with you. Yeah. Ray will not pay attention, but that's okay.
Does the Yarhead still? What does that say?
Exist? Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's still out there. But Dave and Buster's was a big one for me for a while.
But they cut out those yards, those glass yards, because, you know, people were driving them.
They're only half yards now.
They still have the half yards, yes.
Quick little story on what happened to me last night.
What happened to you?
So we went over the weekend. We went to a 40th birthday party for our friend Kristen.
Oh God, yes!
And she was so freaking cool that she even brought some leftovers because there was so much food there. Mm-hmm. And she brought over like this big
freezer Ziploc bag.
Yeah, of chicharrones and the real stuff, man. Like not the stuff that you get like next to the fucking Doritos. This is the good stuff, man. The real chicharrones
from Cinco Puntos.
Yeah, right. And Punk Rock will let you know exactly what it is. The real stuff, man. And anyway, so me and the boys, were you digging in them too or no? Not too much?
Yeah, but I put them away.
Right.
Where did you leave them?
Okay, so I would graze. I would go over and like get like 2 or 3 pieces, and I kind of chew on it, and I'm watching my show or whatever. But and I failed to put it back where we keep all of our chips, and I kind of just left it on the counter. And our dog Clarabelle,
she's very tall. She has a reach.
And I freaking heard her do it. She's very, very quiet. And so when she's quiet, she's up to no fucking good.
Right.
And she went into the kitchen. She grabbed the chicharrones. The whole bag.
The whole bag.
Knowing I can't run as fast as, I can't run after her. She bolts out the back door, runs downstairs into the yard, and just looks at me. Knowing she's got this bag, and I'm not going to go down there. It's right before bedtime, and
he had a full day.
Yeah,
we got home from the VA. It was long.
It was late.
It was long. It was a big day. It was a full day.
So my dog's down there teasing me, looking at me, and it's dark outside, and she turned into a gazelle.
It's what we call her as well.
Yeah, and so instead of chasing her, I punished her by leaving her outside. She's not an outside dog, okay? She's not.
This big ass dog is not an outside dog. She's not.
And so I left her outside for a while, and I can hear, like, after she finished the whole bag of chicharrones by herself, I can hear her scratching at the door. I left her out there. Like, I was so pissed off.
This was the first time in history that Ray has ever punished his beloved pet.
I was angry. I really was. And, I was not full of Christmas cheer. And I left her outside, and she was whimpering or whatnot. She stopped after a while. She's gonna shit in your shoes.
She's gonna shit somewhere. And I just dreaded, like, oh crap.
Yeah,
we're gonna go visit the vet soon or something.
Right.
Like, here we go.
So after, I don't know, we had to stay up a little bit later because of this.
Yes, to make sure she was okay.
Right. And then we end up going to bed, and right before, we get snuggled in and everything, we say our goodnights, and the dog comes into the room, starts barking. She needs to go outside. It's like, fuck, are you serious?
I feel like, she did eat a lot of chicharron. So she just had to repeatedly use the restroom all night. So it was like having a newborn again.
It was over and over and over again. One time I thought I was dreaming when she was barking.
But I'm grateful she did that because I did not want to wake up to a mess.
Right.
In the living room or the hallway.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't want to do is wake up to a mess in the living room.
No.
She hasn't done that in about a year. It's been a long time since she's made a mess in here.
She's almost a year old.
Okay. So when she was a real small puppy, she was last time she did it. But she's really good about going outside. Mm-hmm. But it was just so many times last night.
I know, right? Rebel says, hello, animal control. Can you do a welfare check, please? Seriously, I felt awful. And I just thought, oh, here we go.
Right.
We're going to take a trip to the vet tomorrow. But she seems okay.
She seems all right.
And you know what? When he finally did let her inside, she drank a shitload of water.
Well, yeah, it's all salty with everything. Yeah, so I don't know. She's okay right now. She's taking a nap. But
she's taking a nap after her long night. That's great. And Ray just sounds gloomy because she ate his chicharron. So thank you, Kristen.
Yeah.
It was very thoughtful.
We got through most of it, but then Clarabelle finished to polish the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
I have yet to go downstairs. I haven't been downstairs to see the bag yet.
No, that's going to be fun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and see what we're going to be celebrating today on our National Bullshit Days. These are the days that us as America love to go ahead and celebrate. So what do? We pick anything and everything to celebrate so we can feel just a little bit better. So let's see what we got today. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them today. The first one is going to be Marty Red Intellectuals Day.
Martyred Intellectuals?
Martyred?
Okay.
Marty? Okay. All right. You want me to read that or no? All right, no.
No.
National Alabama Day, yes or no?
No.
Okay. National, what is that? Bouillabaisse?
Mm-hmm.
Bouillabaisse? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's read that here.
The French stew.
Is that what that is? Okay. National Bouillabaisse Day on December 14th gives seafood lovers everywhere a reason to celebrate. The flavorful fish stew hits the spot on cold winter's day too. Oh, okay. Yeah. Didn't you make this? Didn't you make a form of this?
To me, it's like a French chopino.
Yeah. I think you made something close to this without the clams, though. Because the picture shows clams, but didn't you make something close to this?
Yeah, I did.
Was it a Mexican style kind of thing?
It's whatever the fuck I made.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I don't like to categorize my creations. Okay? It's whatever floats my boat.
All right.
Good morning, Lorelai.
Okay, and let's see. National Monkey Day. Hey, Lori's,
Hey!
Lori's here.
Beautiful.
Each year on December 14th, National Monkey Day celebrates the unique characteristics of simians.
I love it.
Okay. The day also focuses on the non-human primates, such as apes, lemurs, and other monkeys. There you go. Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Monkey Day.
It's a monkey.
Monkey bread. I love monkey bread.
You do love monkey bread.
Monkey Day.
Celebrate that however you'd like.
We make fun of Lori all day, just because it's Monkey Day. I used to tease her that she was a monkey. All right, let's see here. That's all the days
National
for the day.
days,
That's
yeah.
it. There's 4 of them. So it's either Monkey Day or the seafood soup
Bouillabaisse,
day.
yeah.
That's it. That's all we're getting. We'll be right back with your weather, everybody. Let's go ahead and enjoy a little bit of the Rev. We'll be right back. Here we go.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how it came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be. And the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Thumpity-thump, thump, thumpity-thump, thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity-thump, thump, thumpity-thump, thump, over the hills of snow. Snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of town right to the traffic cop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop! For Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Thumpity-thump, thump, thumpity-thump, thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity-thump, thump, thumpity-thump, thump, over the hills of snow. Here's the weather.
All right. Well, if you haven't been outside yet, it's a little nipply. Am I right?
Nipply.
It
Yes,
is.
it is.
Let's see. We got a high of 75 today in the beautiful city of Los Angeles. In the outskirts, like Alhambra, East LA,
Wow.
Boyle Heights,
Okay.
Huntington Park.
What? He's learning his surroundings
Yeah,
as
we're
I
getting
drive
close.
him all the way up the 710.
South Pasadena, Monterey Park,
Wow.
Reseda.
Well, okay.
Not too far.
A little far.
Well, that I meant to say Rosemead, not
Rosemead.
Reseda. I
Okay.
meant to say
Close.
Rosemead.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I see.
Let's see. So 73 today for a high.
Okay.
Okay, on Thursday. Moving.
Liking this weather.
Not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
Bob's not going to be out today at all. So it's going to be fully cloudy today and tomorrow in Los Angeles. Might be something a little bit different, a little bit south. Going into Friday and Saturday, it is raising up to 77 degrees. So it's going to be warm,
Okay.
but only warm up to about 3 o'clock. And then it starts to cool down a little bit. Partly cloudy on Saturday with Bob peeking behind those clouds. If you don't know who Bob is, that's the big orange ball up in the sky. Moving on to Sunday, dropping down just a little bit on 75. But guess what? Here we go. God damn it, Jenna. Dancing around, making it rain on Monday. 75% chance of rain on Monday. So, no work on the tiki bar on Monday, but these next few days,
You're going to get more shit done.
I think I can get some things done here. So we're going to be all right. There's your weather for the day or for the week.
Talk about practical Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
I think that's what you're working with, huh?
What's that?
You're aiming to be done in 10 days.
For the tiki bar?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. Like the general stuff will be completed, but as far as like the decorating and the lighting and everything, that's going to take a little bit of time. But we'll get there. I'm excited about it. All right, let's do some announcements. Thank you for helping me. Do you zone out? What are you doing
I'm not
over there?
zoning out. I'm also paying attention to our form. Good morning, Adriana.
Yeah,
How
okay.
dare you?
There she is. It is Thursday, everybody. You're here with myself and Ronnie C.
Look at him. He remembered that at least.
It's 2 for Tuesday and a thing now on After Hours. I saw that on
It
the
has
forum.
been the last few times.
Okay, yeah. So Mr. Kelly, on every Tuesday evening at 8 to 9 p.m., you could tune into that to bring your evening to a close with all the great music that he plays with Mr. Kelly. Flashback Fridays with Jenna. Rock and Rhythm Radio presents Generation X, Y, and Z, bumping all the jams from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s at 8 p.m. Every Friday. Rock and Rhythm Radio every Saturday at 11. This weekend is going to be Christmas
the
Party.
Christmas Party Part 2.
With Jenna, and that'll start at 11 a.m. To get your weekend started. Have yourself
Adriana
a
is
great...
being very encouraging. She's saying, God made the world in 7 days. Ray, you can do it. As in, you can get this shit done in 10 days.
I don't know. We'll see.
How many more appointments do you have at the VA?
I got a lot. They're coming up. You saw them yesterday.
It takes the whole day
Yeah.
away from us.
It does. Let's see. Rock and Rhythm Radio every Saturday at 11. On the record, bring your weekend to a close, and you can hang out with Kelly and Steve, the biggest local music fans in the whole wide world. And they start at 6 p.m. every Sunday night. And then we also have Ronnie C's Christmas Jamboree every
Look at
day,
you.
every weekday from 12 to 2, where you can listen to local Christmas music. And that's brought to you by Stella Bonita Custom Clothing. Go ahead and check out that website. There's links all over the place where you can check out Stella _ Bonita and check out her new Widow collection. Really, really cool. Let's see. LME Live Music Awards of 2024 nominations are live now. You can jump on the app and nominate your favorite musicians, lead vocalists, bands, acts, a whole bunch of different categories that you can go ahead and put on there. And when it comes to January 1st, we'll let you guys know who was in the lead for the nominations, so you guys can put some more votes in. You can vote as much as you like for the 2024 LME Live Music
You
Awards.
sure can.
There you go. Got a couple shows coming up here for you. Let's see. Friday, Seatbelt at the Secret Island Tiki Bar. Oh, shit, again.
He goes, oh shit, again.
The Christmas show and Mai Tai Challenge. It's a free show, so make sure you get that over there. Saturday, Crown City Bombers at the Ivy Station at Culver City. Free swing lessons from LA and a Jitterbug 2. Make sure you jump on both of those Instagrams and find out all the details for those two shows.
Alrighty.
Okay. All right. What were we going to talk about? Those are great announcements.
The belt writes, I haven't heard how Penis Colada is doing on the old.
Oh, yeah.
Right. It is. I wonder when that will be done.
Stagnant.
Wow. Okay.
Moving like molasses.
And again, define done. Like, what do you both, you and Rick, going to consider as done? Like
functional.
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 So the tiki bar, although it will be functional, it will not be completely finished, like being decorated. Is that where you're going? Right.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, because we can always add more decorations to a tiki bar.
Of course.
Yeah, he can change out bumpers. He can change out lights. He can do whatever he wants.
So functional, as long as that bitch is moving
on the road.
On the road.
Legally.
Like, oh, damn. He takes it further. Not even just done and like, it can drive up and down the fucking long driveway.
Yeah.
It needs to be
legally on the road.
Okay, insured, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Okay.
My tiki
it's no longer a hobbyist vehicle, I see. Okay, all right, just checking. Just wanted to know the rules.
All right. You guys ready for the first story?
Yes.
Let's do this here. Let's do it the right way. Yeah, because it gets people in the mood. Like we're going to talk about something fucking serious now. Here we go.
Oui.
Yeah.
First with the latest news, national and local news.
The most popular breakup day of the year is here. What? Really?
It just passed. But
you are warned. This is a season for breakups, as a matter of fact, with splits surging December 11th, so a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that has to been the unofficial anointed breakup day around the world. It's December 11th. Wow, for couples to break up right before Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
The date was determined information by beautiful designers who analyzed Facebook status updates and from 2008, finding that the spring break season is also breakup season. They want to go out and have their fun. Like,
yes.
You know what?
Summer hoeing.
You're nothing but you're nothing but an anchor. I'm out of here.
Wow, you're nothing but an anchor. And then there's the flip side of that. You are my anchor.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, all right. However you want to say it.
Okay.
It could be a term of endearment.
I thought so, but
hate.
apparently not.
Yeah. And while most people haven't changed their relationship status on Facebook, have you changed your Facebook status yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you accept my request?
I don't know. I don't go on Facebook too much.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
They leave that request sitting there, so they never had to say. I've never done that before, actually. I've never been on Facebook in a relationship, let alone a marriage with someone.
That's what they all say.
No. You can scroll through my history. Go for it.
And while most people haven't changed their relationship status on Facebook since 2010, experts are more recent data confirm that the weeks leading up to Christmas is when relationship meltdowns actually heat up. So there you are. December 11th being that core date. The holidays can bring up a lot of emotions and challenges for new couples. Okay, dating expert says the host of the Dateable podcast.
Okay.
I don't think I'll listen to that. If you guys have any problems with the dating world, just listen to our show.
You would give it like the worst advice ever.
No way.
Damn, freak it. Are you serious, Rebel?
No.
Rebel writes, good morning, Wendy.
No.
I broke up with my girlfriend once so I could go to Viva. Now, I have a question about this. Is this because she didn't want you to go? Is this so you could go and be single and ready to mingle? Or is this because you didn't want to take her? Like, elaborate. I'm curious.
I don't know if I would break up with somebody over a 4-day weekend. That's a rough thing. I don't know. Maybe she wouldn't allow you to go by yourself. Like
I know. Like I need more. I want to know more.
To go to Viva.
That's intense. Or was she say? Or did you not want to go with her? And she's like, you can't. All of the above. Fascinating.
What year was this? Were we there too?
Do we want to know? I don't want to know because maybe she'll listen. So sometimes he's in the car with her.
Yeah.
People be ho ho hoing.
That's right. Here we go. Let's give it a little bit of ho 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 in. There we go.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Merry Christmas!
For anyone not 100% happy in a relationship, it can force them to address feelings of discontent and make a decision on whether they want to stay and work on it officially or even split up. Now, when it comes to December 11th, everybody, here is one thing to keep in mind. Once you do it, there's always going to be that scar, because if you do want to come back to that relationship and you were just going to Viva. The thing is like, women remember that shit. It's like, you can break the mirror, but you'll always see the crack, even if you get back together. Am I right?
No, you're right.
There we go. Wendy, I knew a guy that would do that when he didn't want his girlfriend to go. Pretty All right, narcissist much? All right, valid points, ladies.
Valid points. All very valid. Are you kidding?
Respondents to the 2022 survey blamed the pressure to invite people they're dating to holiday gatherings.
I was going to say,
Okay.
is one of the reasons because they're anxious to introduce their chosen partner to their family.
Okay.
Like, oh, this is the trash you're dating. Yeah. Or, or the opposite, or this person doesn't look great on paper, or, whatever. People's families can be very judgmental, and some can be very welcoming or two-faced, and they're like, oh my God, hi. And then behind your back, oh my God, did you see that hussy he brought in? What? Just saying.
Why break up to make up several times? If it didn't work out the first time, it won't work out the second time. There you go.
Wise words from Adriana.
Okay, so 50% of the people was because of the holiday gatherings. They didn't want to bring their new significant other.
So how would you categorize that? As they're embarrassed, or they're just anxious, or what is it? Like, you're good, like secret lovers, that kind of thing?
There's code words that you can come up with.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Go on.
Like, you kind of let your family know, like, when you're introducing your girl, like, this is my lady, which would mean...
What is that?
It means that she's a temp girl. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. Or if this is my woman, this is somebody that I'm getting serious about.
Well, I'm going back in my brain.
This is my sex. This is like, hey,
you said that to me. Thank you. Ouch.
So you have to pay attention to that, because there are codes out there. So, if you're being introduced, if you're a woman, you're being introduced as a lady or a woman, pay attention to that, because there are codes. And it allows your family to know how, if they haven't spoken before, how to,
You know what's funny is that goes both ways, and we talked about it on air before. Yeah. It's like, we don't want to assume that we're together already when we believe that we're in a relationship with you. Mm-hmm. And then we say, oh, this is my boyfriend. And you guys are like, what? Mm-hmm. You labeled me too early.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, you get that. Awful.
45% of people feel that they are rushed to commit and create some type of anxiety about gift giving. So they break up December 11th. Like, you know what? I don't know if I should get this person a gift. Maybe I won't, and just avoid the holidays and end up breaking up. That's what they're saying. Yeah.
That's awful.
That is fucking awful, man. It's like, I kind of feel like this is like a teenage thing. It's like,
I don't know. I know a lot of grown-ass men who do this shit, too.
Like, just fucking do, like, I'm going to fucking Viva. There's nothing you can do about it, all right? I know it's December 11th, but I'm breaking up with you now.
Or the gift giving, I feel, and again, this can always go every which way, right? But more oftentimes, I feel like as women, we put so much thought into everything and creating the Christmas magic. And although you assholes enjoy it, yes, it's true. Like, are we on the other end of the magic, or are we the one just, Mark gave me a nice gift, just 2 months of dating. Oh, see, that's a keeper.
There you go. See, we got somebody here that doesn't have to be broken up with to have a good time. You love, what's his name, Mark?
Mark.
Good job making us look good. All right.
Yes, girl. Hey.
I gave him ass. Good job, Wendy.
We're just being smart. We're keeping it smart.
Way to keep him around.
Adriana writes, if they're meeting the parents, grandparents, tias, and tios, they're together. I don't know. Sometimes there's that revolving door of women, right? And the parents are really good about like, oh, and they don't call you by name. Do you ever catch that? Have you ever caught that in your life?
No.
And you're like, oh, this is a normal occurrence here. Sometimes the families keep a facade as well, and usually it's for the boys, not the girls.
Good. All right. What a great family.
He's like, thanks, Mom and Dad.
Want someone do that gift card scam, but they keep the code themselves.
That's awful.
Defeating the purpose. Okay. Let's read on here. As the top relationship stressors of the stereotypical jolly season, the gift anxiety is 40% of people why break up. Now, some 33% of people, are we over 100% yet? Some 33% of people who said they're happy to continue dating, okay, so this is the other side, someone over the holiday, but only because they didn't want to be alone, okay?
Okay. See,
yeah,
that is an interesting point, because then there's the flip side of everything,
okay,
where it's cuffing season, where you want to be shacked up with someone for that Bermuda Triangle and all the holidays. You want to have cheesy Christmas magic.
Yeah.
You want to have that stupid New Year's kiss, and whatever Valentine's, that triangle of the trifecta of bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I was perfectly happy. Like, I've spent Christmas Day by myself at a bar. That was pretty cool. I mean, I didn't get to see my family or anything like that, but it was nice to reflect on things and get
Were
drunk.
They calling you and blowing you up?
Yeah, mostly Freddie. Yeah, but not me too much. But I do remember spending the holiday by myself. Wasn't horrible, as long as you know what's happening around you. You don't feel sorry for yourself. You know what I mean? Because you're drinking, it doesn't help.
I know. Well, you tend to black out if you've been drinking all day. So. Yeah. I can see how that would not have affected you.
If that ever happened again, I'll just go to the Belt's house and like, hey man, what are you doing?
Yeah, he'd love that. I'm sure his whole family would love that.
Heard you had a bag of chicharrones here. I was like, I don't know. But okay, I'm gonna read this one here.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So first, Adriana wrote, if they're meeting the parents, grandparents, tias, and tios, they're together.
Okay.
And then Wendy responds with, not always true. Mark and I dated and we weren't really boyfriend and girlfriend, but still kind of called each other that until our year of dating, and he made it special and said, okay, now it's 100% legit.
Oh, yes, Mark.
I still haven't really brought him around my family, but I know all of his. Because you're being safe. You're being fucking smart. Because, right when you open those doors and you're like, okay, you feel safe and comfy and cozy, you don't know what this man freaking wants, generally speaking. But this can go both ways again, right? But for the most part, it's what you fucking said earlier. Ladies, pay attention to how you're being introduced.
It's true.
Is it my girl, my lady, my hyena, my whatever?
My ruka.
I don't know about that, but sure. Let's see. Back to the forum. Adriana, I'm petty. I once gave my sister-in-law a used Starbucks gift card and put the value of $50. Mind you, I did this the year after she gave me her old toothbrush holder and costume jewelry with bug droppings in the... That is intense.
Nice.
Bug droppings in the package. I met Gil's family as soon as possible, but Gil did meet my son or family for a few months. Yeah.
Well, that's the norm. That's the norm.
Okay.
I didn't meet the boys right off the bat either.
Well, they had never met anyone.
Yeah.
So it was a big deal.
God forbid I was the first. All right.
And this is what we get, kids.
This is what we call fuck around and find out. Okay.
Here's your new daddy.
My best advice is to talk about financial expectations, limitations, and come up with reasonable budget together. Also, provide each other with gift ideas or things you would love as gifts. See, we never really did that. You just kind of like let me do my own thing. That's why you got necklaces. That's right. We're men. We don't read
We're
between
men.
the lines.
We're men.
We don't do that. Okay, go ahead and read this one.
Back to the forum. He was
Yeah.
being safe and not rushed with titles. For me, I get scared and I'm still taking it slow.
Okay.
He is just meeting them little by little, but I'm hoping this one lasts. It's been over a year and we are better than ever. See, that's beautiful.
See, Mark's doing the right thing while he's getting asked. So
Oh
good job.
my
What?
God.
She said it.
That's an important part of a relationship. So, good job, Wendy.
This not only helps making sure you're on the same page with spending, but you have an idea of what to get each other, which makes it a lot of pressure off. So if you discuss what kind of gifts you're going to get, I don't think we would. I don't think I'm going to like give you any type of limitation like a.
He's like, splurge on me, baby girl. Yes. Splurge on me, baby girl. What?
I just don't see how, like, I'm like, well, only spend $50. I'm not going to say that. Because if I find something.
Because I never just spend $50 on you.
What I'm saying, though, is like, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Like, well, if you want to spend $20 on me, that's fine. It's not a big deal. But if, like, a new guitar strap would be cool, something like that.
He's giving me a list.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be expensive. You know what I mean? And you're great with thoughtful gifts. So it's like, it's easier for you to do it because you have a talent for this stuff.
Well, for me,
Yeah.
it's not, again, about if you paid attention to something I said fucking months ago and you surprised me with it, that's the glory in the gift giving. That's the magic.
I can't remember what people told me a day ago.
Like, we were walking at Knott's Berry Farm, and even Lori caught the rings there with, you can engrave things, and it was like, oh,
What does that
things
mean?
like that, are thoughtful and sweet and cute.
Oh.
He's like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
I missed the mark again.
Sounds beautiful for those who are getting that. Because
I already have one, so I guess I'm okay.
the other big conversations you have are your needs and wants around spending. The time with family, extending family, whose family will you visit, and how long, what's reasonable, and what's a fair compromise.
See, that's a big tough one for the holidays, I think, because even dissecting, like, okay, what's your norm? What's my norm? How are we blending and combining these things, right?
Yeah.
And then there's what you were going to pull on me earlier, like, okay, and this really ties into it. Who are we seeing at what date? Do I have the cards and the gifts for them? I don't want to be shocked, like, oh, actually, we just changed this up. We're going today, when their gifts don't arrive and they're not wrapped.
What day are we going to the Belts house?
Oh my God. You have to be invited to the Belts house.
Ho, ho, ho!
Don't just show up.
Christmas!
Don't be that guy.
For her part, the expert says that one way to slay the holiday is to have a frank talk with your partner about emotions that may arise this time of year. What? Men talking about their feelings. Stupid.
Okay.
That's dumb.
What I've learned is you wait for the moment when they're giving it up and they're talking about their shit openly.
Yeah.
And that's when you go back in the list you have in your brain of things to talk about.
That's right.
And that's when you bring it up,
That's
ladies.
right. You don't ask us
gents.
about our feelings.
No, but when they're ready and they're spilling, there's your time to shine.
That's right. You don't try to change us women. All right.
Wow. Okay.
Be honest with the person you're seeing. Have a real conversation about what it is, what the time of year it is, and brings up for you. So, let your partner know what this means to you.
Or what kind of grief and shit comes up around this time. Anything that triggers you.
Yeah.
You get a phone call from someone that fucks you up. You know, you have to prepare your partner for shit like that.
I think I'm more like Veterans Day other than like Christmas. Christmas is a time for cheer. I really don't get sad around Christmas. Okay, read this one here for me.
I'm back to the forum. Wendy, for me, I have to be with my family on the 24th. We decided that we will do dinner together and a few of his friends on the 25th. Maybe next year we can split the day, unless I'm wrong here. No, I love that. Yes, Christmas is hard due to grief. See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It just, you don't know what's going to fuck you up. You don't know what kind of, shit will stir some random emotion, a core memory.
Yeah. I'll be at the Belts house if anybody wants to meet me.
Oh my God.
Just trying to.
Scotty, are you listening to the...
Cheer everybody up. Christmas with the belt.
Zombies.
All right.
No limit. I'm just kidding. Oh my
so
God.
Mark, I guess, was listening. He wants us to go ahead and play a song for Wendy.
Oh.
Here we go. We'll be right back. When we do, we're going to talk about In-N-Out Burger and some of the things that are happening outside of that restaurant. Here we go.
Christmas calling, snow is falling, first snow of the year. The night we met, a fine quartet played Misty on the pier. We just clicked and that was it. Boom, bada, bang, bingo. As soon as you're near, it's crystal clear. I'm falling for you like snow. Falling for you, darling, just like dominoes. I'm crawling, are you all in? It takes two to tango. I'm your free-falling Romeo. You really make me glow. Who would have believed on Christmas Eve I'm falling for you like snow? Blissfulicious Christmas kisses under the mistletoe. Chocolate roses rubbing noses by the fire's glow. If it snowed forever, I'd say, weatherman, kudos. The weather may change, I feel the same way. I keep falling for you like snow. Some love stories get real stormy. Wham! She disappears. I must confess, her SMS had me all in tears. She said, sorry pal, I'm not that gal you thought, so let me go. It's really been fun, I'm just not the one. Stop falling for me like snow. But I'm falling for you, darling, just like dominoes. I keep calling, so quit stalling. Cupid's tears have froze. If I fall any deeper, it's out of my control. Don't blame it on me, it's gravity. I'm just falling for you like snow. Christmas calling, tears were falling, last snow of the year. As I wept, my Juliet fang-dangly reappeared. It's like destiny text messaged me. I had to make a toast to you and me, dear. A happy new year, here's falling for you. That's all I can do. I'm falling for you like snow. Falling for you like snow. Falling for you like snow.
From the man not listening to Wendy, there you go. Okay, so In-N-Out Burger. We all love In-N-Out, right? You love In-N-Out. I don't like waiting in line for In-N-Out.
You don't, but you enjoy it.
I enjoy it. Like if you say you're bringing it back and I don't have to wait in line with you, I'm totally down.
I know. I think I don't even. Have you been in the In-N-Out line? Maybe once.
Once.
That's about it.
Yeah.
The kids love it though.
The kids do, and they're patient. They don't mind waiting in the car
because it moves.
Yeah.
And I will say this.
Yeah.
It is, if you're going to do fast food,
Yeah.
it is like one of the ones I think with the least amount of extra bullshit put in it.
Right, it is.
Because when Richie had so many allergies, that was one of our, fun meals for the poor kid.
Our hyperallergenic kid.
Wow. Okay. Yuck, no In-N-Out.
Okay, well, Wendy, don't tune out, though. Let's listen.
We'll make it quick.
In-N-Out Burger just opened at the Village at Meridian. The drive-through wait, well, it was up to 8 hours long for a fucking burger. Usually in 8 hours, I get hungry at least twice. So it's like, do you wait to like get something to hold you over before you have the dinner? You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, here we
go. I was
go.
just noticing that.
Yeah.
When Ray gets that In-N-Out urge, he hates to wait.
Let's give him a fucking win for that. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah.
And just
Damn
like
it, the
that,
belt.
ladies and gentlemen, we have a wiener.
The belt wins again. There we go. Collect your $1 million for Christmas. There you are. In-N-Out are the only cheeseburgers I eat. I am not big on fast food. Yeah, we usually eat fast food when we're drinking. Like that's not like a dinner thing that we go to. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, when we're having a couple drinks out or something like that, and we didn't eat while we were out.
Because Ray doesn't like to stop at a taco truck.
Yeah.
I'm totally down for it, but he's like, let's keep going.
The estimated wait time for a meal by drive-thru at In-N-Out new Meridian location by noon Tuesday is up to 8 hours.
God.
Okay.
And you want to know why?
Yeah.
Because this is the first In-N-Out opened in another state in Idaho.
In Idaho?
Yeah. So what I was curious about, what is the longest time you've waited for In-N-Out?
Me?
In line, yeah.
Just the one time I went with you,
Shut
which is,
up.
I don't go. No, I don't
So
like
you only
waiting.
you have only had In-N-Out when other people go by it?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't like
You're
to
that
wait
guy.
for that.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been in there and waited a little bit, but I've never drove my car up there expecting to wait, 30 minutes for a burger. I don't do that. I'm not doing that.
It's not 30 minutes. It just seems long. They make them super fast, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what I'll say about that. This is in Idaho.
Yes.
Idaho once, but she got picked up with meth. Here's what I'll say. These people they deserve what they're getting. They moved away from California, they moved to Idaho, and now they're finally getting their fucking burgers back, and they're going to wait 8 hours to get them. Who's going to do that? What did you eat before, Ronnie? I'm really curious.
Peanut butter sandwiches. Turkey sandwiches with one slice of turkey.
Right. So seriously, it's only like a 10-minute wait to a drive-through wait. If you walk up, a drive-through is always priority.
True.
Either way, I don't like waiting in the car like that, and it always seems more than 10 minutes.
But it doesn't matter because you're generally on your phone watching TikToks, and I'm driving.
Yeah, I don't like to wait. At least there's
nobody likes to wait, but it moves. Is my point.
I can move away from that and not have that expectation of I'm waiting for a burger.
I see.
It's not fun for me.
Okay.
Fans of the Irvine, California-based chain camped out overnight in their cars while dozens stood patiently outside in 30-degree weather.
God. For fucking In-N-Out, and they were like what you're saying though. They were hungry 3 hours later.
Right. I mean, come on, 8 hours for a burger.
Well, maybe they've never had it.
God.
I don't know.
Maybe Monday night, to try to beat the crowds at the fast food restaurant's long-awaited opening at the Village of Meridian. Construction on a store near Boise Town Square Mall is set to begin early next year, a company spokesperson said is also in the works. So they're going to get 2.
Oh.
I hope they took snacks. Yeah, I know. It's usually the mothers that'll, kind of remind me of something. By the time the restaurant in Fairview is what open at 9 a.m. So at 9 a.m. they're already waiting for a fucking burger. Tuesday morning, earlier than the regular store, hundreds of people were already waiting to roll in through the drive-thru burgers, fries, and shakes, and processing of the cars that snaked through the Village, a big parking lot. The line began in a dirt lot near Urban Outfitters, where a sign warned potential customers that could be waiting for at least 7 to 8 hours.
That is crazy. But aren't we used to all that chaos here? Like there's that little town center off the 60 and you pick what you're going to have. And those lines are just, there's pillars, maneuver. Like you do some freaking, it's like a driving course.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of these people with these gigantic SUVs and they're running over things and pylons and whatnot. But hey.
You'll never get the 8 hours back.
Oh my God.
I just feel like it's a waste of time.
Yeah, I think I would wait.
8 hours you would do it?
No. I'm saying if I had lived in Idaho and I had not tried In-N-Out, I would wait till like the woo died down.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'd try it.
I would just make my own burger. It's like, listen, kids.
Oh my God. Okay, you're turning into the dad. We have food at home, kids.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but
over 8 hours, I will drive to Albertsons, grab like some of the good meat. You know what I mean?
He lies. He'll Instacart that shit.
No, I'll go get it. You know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we had to go get the shrimp and stuff for our crab boil and all that stuff.
That's
I'll go.
different because it's fun and you want to be very particular.
Okay. I was just mentioning particulars. I would go get the good meat. Mm-hmm. I would come back like, hey, what do you want on your burger? We're going to, I'm going to show you. We'll go get some like really nice sauce for it. If you want a barbecue burger, let's go ahead and do that.
We're doing a burger bar.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I would do something nice. It'll save. I could get that done in an hour.
True.
Yeah, no way am I waiting 8 hours for a burger. I'm not going to do it. There's no reason to.
Okay, what will you wait 8 hours for? What Wendy was talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't want to wait that long.
Again, what did Ray eat before Ronnie?
You're telling me it's like having...
I ate at the chow hall.
Ate at the chow hall? Okay. He's not wrong. Taco Bell, you're not wrong. Taco Bell exclusively. Or he really likes and this is funny because he legitimately craves these, you guys. Yeah. They're like these little canned Campbell's soups.
Oh, yeah. I like those.
Pot roasty soup.
Yeah.
What is it called? I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Like beef stew.
Beef stew.
Yeah.
He craves that with the oyster crackers on top. So I have a plethora. I have stocked up just in case in the pantry for when he has those random.
Those are emergency
wild
rations.
Cravings. Yeah,
those are rations.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what he eats.
Do you do drive-through for Taco Bell?
Generally, I have to get it. For him.
Yeah. Every now and then, every now and then. It's not a norm.
I don't think so, because you know what? I have known your order by heart for years now.
What's my order? Let's hear it.
It's the freaking burrito supreme with the taco supreme with the large.
That's right.
And then 3 extra tacos.
Never forget
hot sauce. But my point is, I don't.
That's why
think
we're married.
I don't. Yeah, no shit. I don't think that you've ever driven me through the Taco Bell. I think in all the years we have been together, I've been driving
down.
you.
I don't do the drive thing. I don't like driving.
Well, that's my point. Yeah. So
I hate driving.
I know.
All right, back to In-N-Out. Meridian Restaurant is In-N-Out's first in Idaho, and it's the 400th nationwide. It'll employ about 80 people, starting wage of $17 for the people who have to, constantly serve these 8 hour worth of people in line. Mm-hmm. For the opening, the company brought in about 130 employees from the all-star team scattered in all locations to train a local hired Meridian crew of nearly 100 employees. So they brought in some people, go through there. Yeah.
How fun for them.
The all-star team all right, listen up, fucks. This is how you go ahead and make the fries. It's not fucking hard. It's not socket riots. Okay. You put the potato here, you squeeze down on it, and bam, look at that. Holy shit, fucking fries. Okay,
Holy
you got it?
Shit.
I pass those on. The burger people flip them when they're bubbling. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Jack in the crack for blackout occasions.
You're
That's
not
right.
wrong.
Yeah, it happens. It's one of those things. Okay. I could have been part of that all-star team.
Oh my God! Were you going to go to the In-N-Out University? It's right here in Baldwin Park.
No, I've been. I was on KP duty in the Army. I know what the fuck's going on. I know how to run a kitchen.
Okay. I know you know how to run a grill.
Fuck yeah! Grill sergeant. Here we go.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right, so let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and play something when we come back. We're going to talk about the definition of playing the long game.
Oh, this is interesting.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. You're going to have some shit to say.
Are we talking about dating again? Is that what this is?
It's something that went down. And I know you're going to have a lot to say about it as a dude.
All right.
I'm going to give the teaser.
Definition of playing the long game. Woman goes on a trip with boyfriend even though she knows he's cheating. Oh. Wow.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Be right back.
Hey Santa Claus, hey Santa Claus, hey Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, hey Santa Claus, hey Santa Claus, hey Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, hey Santa Claus, hey Santa Claus, hey Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus. Well, Santa Claus, bring my baby back to me. Hey Santa Claus, bring my baby back to me. Well, I want to put my baby on the Christmas tree. My baby back. Hey, 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 Santa Claus, you know I love her so. Hey, hey, Santa Claus, you know I love her so. When she comes back, I'll never, never let her go. Claus, you know I love her so. My baby back to me. Hey, hey, Santa Claus, you know I love her so. My baby back to me. When she come back, I'll never, never let her go. My baby back to me. Hey, hey, Santa Claus, hey, Santa Claus, hey, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, hey, Santa Claus, hey, Santa Claus, hey, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, hey, Santa Claus, hey, Santa Claus.
All right, I'm kind of excited for this next story.
Are you?
Yeah, it seems pretty good. Okay.
No sour cream.
Definition of playing the long game. Here we go, ladies. Woman goes on a trip with boyfriend. Okay, we all do that. Even though she knows he's cheating.
This is interesting. Oh, damn it.
That's
Okay.
some scary shit right there, man. Okay, here we go. A TikTok user is receiving praise online for the way she got revenge on her cheating boyfriend during a couple's trip through Europe. Okay? In a series of videos, the creators shared the details of the relationship, how they started seeing each other, and how they progressed as they managed a long-distance relationship and eventually moved in together. Okay.
Okay.
So she did all that. What's this right here? What did he put up here? Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. Also, the couple met on Bumble, right?
Oh.
Okay, and stayed together for a year and a half before going on a 9-week vacation to Europe, the creator explained. So there's a lot of buildup, okay? You know, she's like, hey, this is us. This is what we're doing.
Right.
She's putting her life on TikTok. All right. He thought they were love notes. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back. In each video, the creator shows a different picture of her ex-boyfriend taken during the trip in pictures. She's holding a sticky note in front of the camera that then her partner could not see. So I guess during different pictures, she would hold up a sticky note. Okay, like in the picture somewhere that he could not see.
So on their vacation.
Yes.
But what does the sticky note say?
Okay. He thought they were love notes I was holding up because I told him I was making a surprise reel of all the sweet things he's done. She wrote in a comment. Little did he know that I was breaking up with him, she revealed in one of the videos.
Oh, okay. Go on. This is getting good.
He doesn't know that he's cheating on me. One of those notes read on the picture of the creator's boyfriend standing in front of London's Big Ben. Man, I am so sorry I had to go through this. One commenter throat, but my God, brilliant clapback. It doesn't say what was on the notes.
This is what I'm envisioning that it's saying.
Okay.
They're probably somewhere beautiful, and it says, "You fucked Brittany that night, 10 p.m., okay. August 2nd, while I was sleeping in the next room," or something awful. Yeah. And I think maybe, just maybe, that's how she's documenting their trip.
The only problem I have with this?
What?
It's not so much the story itself, because if the story holds true, then it's a great story. However...
What do you mean if it holds true? That if he wasn't cheating?
No. I kind of feel a lot of these are staged on TikTok.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, okay. A lot of these are staged for clout or whatever. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you've even seen the acting in this one is pretty fucking bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some on TikTok that I see soldiers coming back and finding out their wife is pregnant. And I look at these TikToks. They've been gone
for ever.
Yeah, and I look at the guy's uniform like, dude, this guy is not in the military. Look at his fucking uniform. It's all fucking stupid. He's wearing it all wrong. The acting's bad. So hopefully this isn't something that we're running into with this particular story. But okay, good for you, girl. Get someone who deserves you. And another comment to send it to as well. It was my own little project that helped me process what he did and his breakup. The creator said in one of the videos, I really had to shut off my emotions. I had to change my entire mindset. So she went in there. She went and, went to Europe with this guy knowing that, they're not going to be together. And she was going to shame him through a series of videos.
Okay.
Using Post-it notes.
Right.
That we have yet to see what was on them.
Okay.
The creator shared that she found out about the infidelity right before their couple's trip, which was her first time in Europe. The boyfriend, alongside with one of his friends, had been planning to go on these trips to screw other women. Okay, so, all right. Oopsie. Throughout the relationship, the creator said on one of the videos, "This is so malicious and foul. You're right, though. You truly don't know anyone, only what they tell you," a user commented. I'm so mad for you. The audacity of this man. You truly are strong for being able to go on the trip and not want to push him off the Eiffel Tower, another one wrote. At the end of their trip, she gave him a reel of all the pictures she had taken with the notes that narrated breaking up with him. Oh, so it's more like a I know what you did last fucking summer kind of thing? Where they kind of drop it on every single...
Yeah, what I think is maybe she had known for a while, but then he was planning this trip, so she's like, you know what, I'm going to just revenge as a dish best served cold, if you will, right? But he thinks everything's fine, but he was going to break up with her and keep banging other chicks anyway.
Yeah.
So do you think she is the asshole for going on this trip and taking these photos? And basically I'm assuming she's going to break up with him this way, right?
No, I get you.
And with every post that it's saying, you did this here, you did that there, or,
Here's what I would question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we get to Europe.
Right.
Why aren't we having sex? We're in fucking Europe.
What if she is having sex?
Well, then,
maybe that's her closure too, because she wasn't ready for the breakup. Oh, please, how many times have you had sex with someone and there have been no feelings? Please.
But they do have feelings. When you say how many times you've had sex with no feelings, that means I never had a relationship with this girl. But this right
always.
Here, yes,
No.
yes. What I'm saying here is they've been together. They've had a whole relationship, and they get to Europe, and now she's not having sex with him because she knows that the guy cheated.
We don't know that. We don't know that because he's been cheating on her the whole time, right?
Right.
And she's working her way. There's sometimes where people don't leave their partner because they're not ready to. They're fucking cheating on you, and it's ridiculous.
But
I understand that.
She is ready to leave him. She's doing the whole videos.
Does it say anywhere in the article that she's not having sex with him? No. I'm assuming she's ridiculous, and she is. And that's how she's getting her breakup sex. Her, oh my God.
Well, then she loses because she's giving him ass.
She got the 9-week trip. I don't know. I'm just curious where you're at with this. What would you do at this point? Like, what can you do? You can't really do anything. It happened.
Okay. Okay. You want me to answer it? I'll answer it.
Yes.
If I'm going to a trip with everything that this scenario has given us, that they met on Bumble. They've been together, in some type of way, long distance, and they were getting together, and now they're going. But, me as a man would have been cheating on her, and now we're going to Europe, right? Mm-hmm. If I was getting sex throughout Europe, everywhere, every country we went to, Italy, Paris, Germany.
From girlfriend or random? From
this girl.
Oh, okay. From your girlfriend?
From the trip. And then at the end, she says, "Oh, I knew you were cheating." I was like, "Well, fuck, I just banged you all over Europe. I'm still a fucking winner. I can go out
really?
and cheat."
Yeah. You wouldn't feel like you were out fucking, I don't know, $6,000 on her part of the trip?
Sex the whole time.
That's okay.
Yeah, like I'm not out anything. He's cheating on her anyway.
I have deserved so many trips to Europe then. Damn it. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah. Yeah, like now if she didn't give him sex, and that's where
I don't think she's not giving him sex, honestly. I think she wants to enjoy the trip as much, and I think she's at this point, she's checked out emotionally. She's able to have sex as a fucking regular human being and not have any emotional attachment, and it is what it is.
Then she loses too.
No, she doesn't, because end game. Okay, yeah. Wendy says, let her get as much as she can. Have him buy you clothes while you're there.
Okay.
Give him the best sex ever so he remembers that shit. Have him take you to the expensive restaurant. Get yours, girl.
Okay.
Or give him whack ass sex and get it all so he loses. I think you'd start out with that. Like you're like, I'll just do some shitty whatever, I'll pack my vibrator and I'll take care of myself and you can get whatever you want. Right. We'll give you a little handy, right?
Whack ass sex.
Exactly. So she wins because she gets the luxurious vacay all through Europe. Okay. And she's eating fresh food in the Med. I mean, come on.
Give him whack ass sex. For guys, there's never really like whack ass sex.
It's like cold pizza sex. That's why I call it cold pizza sex. Yeah. Like when you like, oh yeah, morning rollover sex, cold pizza sex. I'm like, well,
it's really never good. Not that bad,
I mean, it's sex.
Yeah. So my point is, define whack sex.
I know. I think Ray just did. It's just like, okay.
Yeah.
As a dude, it's never really whack.
It's never really whack, but okay. But from what I'm saying from the guy's point of view, because that's what you asked me, if I was getting good or whack sex throughout Europe and I'm paying for the trip, then I had a good trip. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you're breaking up with me and I'd already been cheating on you. I was like, all right, I kind of win anyway.
Not really. In my point of view, I don't think so. Because if you footed the entire bill.
Yeah. Well, I was going to do it anyway. You just happened to find out that I was cheating. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, so we're not going to do this again.
So her thing was, I found out you were cheating. Do I not go on this trip now? And then I'd rather go on the trip too, to be honest.
And that's what I'm saying. If you gave him sex, then he didn't lose anything.
But what if the sex was for me?
It doesn't matter.
It's a win-win then. Sure, great.
Yeah.
So you're saying you have no problem with this situation at all. You don't think he was taken for a fucking ride if she didn't pay for shit on this trip.
Yeah, that's cool.
She barely did like rollover sex. You're really saying that you think you fucking win here.
I'd be okay with it.
Okay.
Because I'm only dating her. Like, and it's very...
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's say that reel was published about you, and everywhere we go, we're at the Coliseum, I don't know, where we're at Cinco Terre, we're at all these beautiful places, and I'm showing the back of you, and I'm like, this motherfucker did this here. And that reel is published all around town. What do you find with that?
That'd be okay. Because you could spin that, if you were ever approached about that, you could spin that so many different ways. Like, come on now. Like, that girl was only doing it for TikTok likes, She got him, and I just happened to be the butt of all of it. But, oh well.
I see. Yeah. God damn it, Ray is right. I don't know. Okay. The female finishes and doesn't let him finish. Just go to sleep when she gets hers.
Yeah.
That is so rare.
Then it's a fucking race, We'll figure it out,
The endless edge.
Yeah, we're not talking of like a big relationship. They were dating. Like, there's the first time they're going to do it, and then bam, Now,
just dating and taking a 9-week trip to Europe to me is huge.
It's cool, man. Fuck it. Now, here's what I'm saying. If he didn't get any, then he's wasting his money. It's like, really, I fucking brought you all the way to Europe, and when you're not, we're not having relations. That part, I would be like, you know what? I might leave you in this country. You know what I mean? It's like, here, you have your passport. Here's some extra money. Fly home.
Extra money.
I'm gonna finish this trip off with my boys. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
These men are pissing me off.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, that's why you go on a romantic trip, to have romance. If there's no romance, then yeah, he loses. Like, fuck yeah, dude.
But romance for you guys, like you just said, if it was shitty, whatever, blah, cold pizza sex, like I don't want to have that sex on a fucking European vacation.
I don't do that.
I want to be bent over the balcony, and I want all the fun things.
Wow.
I need you to put in some work here, sir.
Merry Christmas.
Like, even if we go away for the weekend, you get like, oh my God, I didn't know. Yes, it doesn't matter if we're going away 2 hours up the coast. Right. Yes, I want it all.
Yeah. Okay. What you're saying is a personal
preference. That's most women's.
But we're talking about the story.
I understand that, but I'm just saying most women's personal preference is that.
Yeah, okay. We will find a way to fuck you over, promise. Mm-hmm. Yeah, women's revenge is rough. Yeah.
Women's revenge is rough.
It's rough.
Nice. So it's happened to you. That's what you're saying. Damn it.
All right, let's see. At the end of her trip, she gave him a reel of all the pictures she had taken with the notes and narrated breaking up with him. Okay. In a different post, she explained that he had paid for the entire trip. Okay, just like you said, he did. And she reimbursed him for it. So now she lost. Yeah. So now she lost.
Idiot.
Yeah, come on now. There you go. See, there you go. So now what did she get out of it? She got likes on TikTok. You know, it's like, all right.
All right.
Confronting him about his infidelity would have meant he would have gone on this trip alone. Okay, or she would lose thousands of dollars in cancellation fees, says the video. After 9 weeks, the creator went back to the U.S. only while her partner continued his trip to Europe with another 2.5 weeks spanning 3 other countries. So he's a winner. Like, he stayed there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So why does she think she came out of this a winner? She went on the trip
because she put him on blast. Maybe because this is where
small price to pay.
I hear you, but I think maybe his family thinks he's like this perfect fucking, my son could never.
Who cares? Guys don't care about that shit.
Her win. Maybe that's her win.
Then she doesn't know dudes at all. Because the guy's thinking like, not only did I get my money back, but now I get a 2.5 week with my boys to go to the red light district. You know what I mean? So like, this guy fucking won. This is not even.
Well, maybe her revenge is that bitch who told her about the cheating, and she's rubbing it in her face like, oh yeah, I don't know. Well, I know. I'm just saying. I don't understand. I wouldn't have paid this dude back. Like, come on. Ridiculous.
Like, this woman did not think anything through. Like, you really think you got him back for anything?
No.
The fucker won. He got over. He got his money back. He had sex all over Europe, and he gets an extra 2.5 weeks bonus with his friends.
Even if that 30-second audio clip of him apologizing and crying was revealed, like that he's also a bitch.
Who cares? He'll come to the realization.
Do you think he's gonna come crawling back?
No.
She watches too much reality TV. Honey, that is the era we live in right now. Have you seen everything that's fucking happening? These promposals and all these things. Like, dude. Why are you laughing still?
Because this dude doesn't know it, but he fucking won. He won the whole 9 weeks belongs to him. He triumphed of everything.
I can't believe she paid him back.
That's a fucking bonus right there.
She fucked up.
Heartless.
She fucked up.
They're only dating, though. This is not a serious relationship. They were only dating. Like, they barely got together. Hey, let's go on a trip. Okay, let's do it.
Serious. They've been together a year and a half, and they go on a 9-week trip to Europe. That is serious.
I kind of feel that if it was that serious, the woman would have not even gone on the trip. Because look what she did. She paid him back. Like, okay.
She is stupid.
Yes.
I thought, okay, this is a win here. Fuck it, you know.
No, guys win.
I hate to fucking say it, but she is a moron. She thinks she won.
Like, she was almost there for the win. Almost.
She was playing that long game that she just shit all over it.
Yeah, she was the girl who got broken up before Viva and paid him for the Viva trip. That's right.
You don't do that, girl.
The rebel went to Viva for free. After she sent him the reel she had made with all of the pictures and the notes where she revealed that she knew it was an infidelity, the creator's partner sent her a 30-second audio message on Snapchat apologizing to her. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
No teeth, babe. She's all pissed off going down on him. I love it. She is stupid. This took a turn.
Okay, so
I'm not happy about this.
Here's a quote from her.
Oh, from her.
Yeah.
Okay.
My closure was the acceptance of who he was and what he did. You guys don't give a shit, man. Come on. Come on.
Okay, but this was for her. Where she fucked up was paying him back, but whatever.
I want nothing to do with him, nor will I ever. Yeah, you did. You fucking went on the trip. She should have had that before she even got on the fucking plane.
But you know what? At the same time, I hate to say it, but that was her, and because that was her closure.
Yeah.
You know, oftentimes relationships end super abruptly because you know things go south and you're like done, whatever. Or you assholes you've been breadcrumbing someone for a long time, and then you're like, oh, it's time. You know, it's time to take the turn, and we think we're in a full blown relationship,
right?
And you guys just done, and you jump to the next one. She got a full blown European vacation. She had some shitty pizza sex with her boyfriend who wasn't bending her over the balcony like she wanted. So she's like, you know what? This is not the life I want. This is not the man who's going to put in the effort for me. And that is the closure she needed. I hate that she paid him back one more time, but other than that, I guess I get it.
I see it a totally different way.
I can't believe it wasn't even a free... I agree.
That's right. It wasn't even a free trip. She lost all on so many fronts on this. So many fronts. You know, it's like... Okay, well, let's finish your quote. My closure was the acceptance that he did what he did. I want nothing to do with him or whatever. She said in the final video of the series.
I want to look this up on TikTok. I'm not even all over TikTok like you and Adriana, but I'm curious.
But that is the most... Like she doesn't have an older sister or anything to like help her out. Like, really, this is what you're going to do? You're going to pay her back? Like, you're going to pay him back and you gave him sex all through Europe and then now you think you won? Guy doesn't give a fuck. He'll be over at fucking like the next pub. Come on. Like, oh, like, so you knew the whole time?
You should know, darling.
Yeah. Full blown is right.
I hope she held back from that at least. God.
I don't think so. Here's your money back for all the BJs you got in Europe. Thanks.
He's like, money for the red light district for more and more BJs. Fantastic. God damn it, that took a turn.
I wish I had red balloons ready to go, but I don't.
Wow, okay.
99 red balloons. I don't have it. Oh, okay. You don't need an older sister. I mean, come on. She's just dumb thinking for a second. It was smart. It's right. That's right. There was no I got you or I told you. There was none of that. It's like, okay. So we had sex. We saw sights and you paid me. Let me go.
And you know what I keep thinking is he was doing, like, he wasn't even putting the work in, like, because he had no idea that she was going to break up with him, right? And he's just giving her the basic cold pizza. He's like, yeah, babe, we'll do our routine. 1, 2, 3, fantastic. You know, you're on vacation. You want to make it fun.
Yeah.
You want to put in some effort. But I think she really was being reminded, like, this is why we're breaking up. Because you suck. He's all,
I mean, am I right?
What are you right about?
I took you to Europe. We had sex. We saw the sights. You paid me back.
I would not have paid you back. And I would not have had,
fucking totally
and I would
would.
have not have boarding sex in fucking Europe. I don't care. I would do the things.
Hi to the world.
Joy to beautiful.
I get what you're saying, Belt. Thank you. I don't think she got it, but
No,
yeah.
I didn't.
Sing it, bitches. Here we go.
Oh my god, I can't hear myself.
Trying to keep it together on this take, okay?
Melekaliki-maka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where the palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. Sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melekaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Take it, biatches.
Melekaliki-maka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway.
Sing it, bitches.
Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. Sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melekaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. This is horrible. I feel the squeaks. Give me the toot toot beep beep song. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. Sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melekaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Melekaliki-maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. Sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melekaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas, a Merry, Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas to you. Jesus. I'm done. Shut up, babe.
Here we go, SoCal. Here's the part of the show where we get to read other people's stories and judge them as we see fit. It's time for Am I the Asshole?
Welcome back, everybody. This is Adriana's favorite part of the show. Am I the Asshole? Let's see. Great Christmas stocking stuffer idea. A piece of my mug shot photo suit, complete with a ketchup stain. Ray already ordered his. Okay. Am I the Asshole? Ronnie, you get to pick the first one. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend to order whatever he wants for dinner, then getting upset with his choice? Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like the girl who just went to Europe with her boyfriend. Am I the ass for asking my girlfriend to leave the house if she doesn't want my brother and family to live there? So there you go. What do you think?
The first one.
The first one, okay. So the dinner choice. Here we go. Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend to order whatever he wants for dinner, then getting upset with his choice? So here we go. I'm a female, have been dating this guy who's 28 years old for about 7 months. Okay, so they know each other. I'm not a picky eater at all. But
I'm like, would they go on a trip to Europe together?
Get his money back. I'm not a picky eater at all, but I am allergic to shellfish.
Okay.
All right, he knows that. When deciding what to eat, I told him he could pick, and he ordered shrimp scampi for 2. All right. I was annoyed because I can't eat that, and he got defensive because I told him it was his choice and that's what he chose. I didn't think I had to specify you can pick something for us, but we both had to be able to eat it. I thought that this was implied. Okay, once again, women, please do not think anything is implied.
I'm
for
sorry,
a man.
but with an allergy, it should be implied, darling.
I repeat. Please don't think anything should be implied if with a man.
It's implied with a fucking allergy.
Why order food for someone knowing they can't eat it? Because he thinks whatever, it means whatever, and that it's my fault. So just to clarify, we always take turns deciding on where to eat, where to order, and what we eat together a lot. So we know what the other person likes or doesn't eat. We usually decide for ourselves, like you want to order from this place or get me that. But at times, we just have another person order. Like if one of us is running late or busy or something like that, I was in the shower when he told me he was ordering Italian. So I just yelled for him to pick something. He's aware I can't eat shellfish, and he's aware shrimp are shellfish. And he's also aware he is ordering for me as well since he got 2 portions. I'm sorry if I wasn't clear. We take turns picking where to eat. We don't usually order for each other, but we have if another person is late or busy. So herein lies that big question.
Am I the asshole?
For telling my boyfriend to order whatever he wants for dinner and then getting upset with his choice.
I think it tells her a lot about their relationship.
You think so? That fucking deep for fucking shrimp?
Yeah, because it's a food allergy.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like a Bronx Tale. That means he's a selfish dude and all you're seeing is the tip of the iceberg. I swear to God.
And just
A
like
shellfish
that, ladies
dude.
and gentlemen, we have a wiener.
I see what you did there, Sven. It's pretty good. He's a shellfish dude. Sven wins again. You were saying?
The same thing, basically.
Did you say he was a shellfish dude or a selfish dude?
Sure. I said shellfish.
You did?
Like Chaz Palminteri, exactly.
Who?
From A Bronx Tale, my God. And honestly, look at their age gap. She's 20, he's what, 28? He's not serious about her.
You don't know that over a food? You can't tell that. So fucking he ordered like...
He doesn't care. You should fucking know that. It slipped his mind. She's acting like an acrobat in bed, but he had slipped his mind that she's anaphylactic.
Please don't piss her off.
I know, right? My God.
It's not that big a deal.
It's a big deal.
Maybe she's got some sides she can eat.
Okay, but if they're touching the shellfish and then she fucking blows up or her throat closes, come on. I think it's a sign. He doesn't give a fuck. Are you serious?
No.
Okay, for me, it's different. Like, if I don't like something and you order it, it's annoying after I said go ahead and order for us.
Yeah.
But I'm not, that's different. To me, this is a huge deal. This is a food allergy. So. He should know the one thing this bitch is allergic to,
This
like, you should know the one name you're not supposed to mention around me, that kind of thing. Like, it's like, come on. It's like your family bringing up your ex in front of the current girlfriend. It's like, you just don't do that.
You're allergic to ex-girlfriend?
Who isn't? Who isn't? That makes everyone break out into hives. Come on. No, I do.
That's pretty good. Okay. The guy's a dick. Come on.
And again, I don't think he did it on purpose, but it just shows that he disregards anything to do with her. He's not paying attention. He doesn't give a fuck.
So fuck you over, under, and sideways. That's right.
Ooh.
I'm going to pick this next one. That one was pretty easy. Like, the guy was an asshole. I was just fucking around, but he is. Am I the ass for having a parental talk with two of my brother's children, which they took badly and offended my brother and sister-in-law?
Interesting.
Or am I the asshole for storming off after I didn't pay for my fiance's sister restaurant bill? I'm going to do that one. I want to see what the backstory is on this one. Okay. Am I the asshole for storming off after I didn't pay for my fiance's sister's restaurant bill? Now, just for context, my fiance's sister is a great person. Okay. She's very supportive and kind, and she has shown that.
Okay.
All right. Last week, my sister-in-law was coming to town for Christmas. My parents and my fiance's parents are very close, and I have known my sister-in-law and fiance almost since childhood. When she came, my fiance basically planned a dinner with me, her, and my sister-in-law in a very expensive restaurant, way out of my budget. So this is not In-N-Out. I ultimately thought, and one of them was going to pay. Because my fiance knows my financial situation, I was happy to see my sister-in-law because she usually never visits town because she's studying computer science and usually stays at her university for most of the year. Anyway, we enter the restaurant and we booked a table for 3. So what are you thinking? Like maybe $300?
Sure.
Yeah.
At least.
My sister-in-law and fiance ordered their meals, but my sister-in-law ordered a few of the most expensive meals on the menu. I obviously thought that they were going to pay for it, so I didn't even think much of it. And I got myself a $25 steak. That's pretty reasonable, right? $25, like a New York strip. Potatoes. That's what I like. We ate the meals and we're happy across the whole meal. Okay. Talking about how my sister-in-law's university is and everything about the topic. When the bill came, it totaled to about $300. Yeah, see, I knew it. I know what's going on. Way out of my budget. Okay. My fiance indicated for me to pay with my card, and I nodded in my head, no. And she started squinting her eyes. I hate those squint eyes. There's so much behind those squint eyes. And she looked clearly frustrated. We also barely go to any restaurants, and even if we do, we just split it 50-50. And that's what I asked the waiter to do. Before my fiance cut the words and said he will be paying in full. And then my sister-in-law said my name, pay for it this one time. After she said I stormed off the restaurant and drove off to our apartment. She blew my phone up with calls and texts, but I didn't respond to any of them. She came home 35 minutes later and started arguing with me about why didn't I pay. I was just embarrassing for them, and it was childish about how I ran off. So herein lies the question. Am I the asshole? I know I was a jerk. It was childish of me for storing off, but expecting me to pay over $300 for a restaurant bill was way too much for me. Just for any confusion, I left $25 and a $2 tip before leaving. I said to the waiter serving us that they will pay, then I left. Also, tipping here doesn't have a percentage, nor is it encouraged. This was not made in the U.S. I just made the money converted into U.S. dollars. So herein lies the big question. Are you ready for this?
Am I the asshole?
For storming off after I didn't pay for my fiance's sister's restaurant bill.
There's a lot more to the story we're missing. I'm assuming that the fiance, the dude, is usually footing the bill for everything for the new girl marrying into the family.
Okay.
And I think his sister is watching that, and I think that's why she blatantly said, "Hey, why doesn't so and so pay for the bill tonight?" Like, who does that? Okay. Right? But then I think it's awkward for brother-in-law not to step in, because that's going to be his wife, right? Like, why didn't he foot the bill in general if he knows his fiance? Like, they're getting married. Why, if he knew that she could have, why even let her be embarrassed like that?
Just take the hit.
And then clearly she's totally on the cheap side if she's putting only $25 for a $25 steak, not assuming there are taxes or anything. And then $2. I know you ordered a drink, a cocktail, an iced tea, something, unless she had water and no sides. And at these bougie places, the entree, generally, you have to order your sides separately.
Separately, yeah.
So
maybe you might
there's
get
a lot going on here. I think that, the brother-in-law should have stepped in, though. and been like, it's my treat, ladies, yet, because clearly there's some animosity between the soon-to-be sisters-in-law. There is.
For him to get up off the dinner table and leave, like,
no, that was very childish. Don't run. Don't be like, grow the fuck up. I understand that, but
you're totally like showing who you are. Like, you're gonna get up like that. Like, just eat it, and you can play when you get home to your wife or your girlfriend. Like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm never going out to dinner with them again. This sucked. Help me out with this $300.
What's hard about this is, we read a lot of these stories and dissect a lot of them, and then these people think they're gonna go on to have hunky-dory fairy tale lives, and I'm like, again, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Fucking nope.
You're marrying into this shit, dude. Like, if they don't like you when you're fiancé, this is not gonna be great.
This is not fun. Yeah. If he's like me, he can eat a dinner for 2 by myself.
Definitely.
Thank you, Rebel. So I do blame the guy for like getting up and leaving his.
She got up. He didn't. She got up. She's the cheap one who only put $25. That kind of thing. My thing is, why didn't he just step? If he knows his fiance's finances, they're getting married. Why didn't he just foot the bill? But clearly, his sister was like, "This bitch needs to start paying for stuff."
Okay.
You missed a chunk.
I did, but still got up and left. Come on.
No, yeah, she should not have done that.
Yeah, come on. You're creating a fucking scene where there doesn't have to be. Like, really, just back me up later. That's it. Am I right?
They should have backed each other up there.
Or even before. Like, hey, we're going here. How are we going to do this?
But see, sister-in-law, his actual sister, went for the jugular and was like, no, here, it's your turn to pay. You never pay. So that's when I think brother should have been like, this is my future wife. Yeah. No. But he didn't, and that's why she stormed off.
It's a great point. I like it. All right.
So that's going to be your wife, dude.
Who's texting me right now? All right, I'm not looking. Okay. Let's see. Let's do one more. You ready?
One more, yeah.
We'll do one more. You get to pick this one. Okay, am I the ass for telling my youngest son, who is 6, to stop calling my daughter, 17, beautiful over and over and over again? Or am I the ass for telling my husband he'll always be second? Holy fuck. So stop saying that my daughter is beautiful, or stop telling my husband he's always second?
I guess second.
Second, here we go. The husband coming in second place. Am I the ass for telling my husband he'll always be second? My younger brother. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. My younger brother, he's 22, developed a neurological disorder in his teens. Okay. When he was old enough, he became my responsibility. He seems just like everyone else, but he needs supervision, and it would be very difficult for him to live alone. My husband knew this when we started dating. I have told him a billion times my brother will always be my priority. He understood. My husband and brother's relationship has been decent. My brother doesn't care for him much, and my husband treated him kindly. Like I said, he was quite understanding. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun. Things started to change a couple of months ago. He's not mean, but he's become distant. I asked him if everything was all right, and he asked me if my brother would ever move out. I told him the truth. Most likely no. Of course, we don't know what the future may hold, but my brother still needs me at this moment in time. My husband did not push it. The other day, my husband came home with a few of his coworkers. I was given no warning. We need that warning, don't we? I tried calling my brother so he wouldn't be overwhelmed when he came home from his job, but he put his phone was dead. So when he did come home, he was extremely overwhelmed, and I had to take him on a walk. My husband called me several times while we were out on this walk, but I didn't answer. Honestly, I was a little annoyed, but mostly I was just busy with my brother. We went home eventually, and his coworkers had left, thankfully. I was just going to let it go, but my husband yelled at me for embarrassing him in front of his coworkers. I asked him what he meant by that, and he explained that I had a bad attitude with everyone and was very inhospitable. He said I didn't act like his wife, and one of his coworkers made fun of him, my husband, for marrying a poor excuse of a woman.
Fucking serious?
Edit. By this, he meant cook for them, entertain them, do the Susie Homemaker shit, right?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, he had given me a warning. If he had given me a warning, I would have done so with no complaints. But how was I supposed to read his mind? See, this can go either way.
Right.
I told him to snap out of it, and he should know better. My husband rolled his eyes and told me that I only have my brother in my head and that he's just a second thought. He then called my brother the R slur, awful.
Ooh.
This made me extremely angry, so I told him that there's no use getting mad at me. He married me knowing he will always be second. He called me insufferable before leaving. Now he's with his mom, and now she yelled at me for coddling my brother and neglecting my husband. I'm curious and need to let off steam. Am I the asshole? And just in case anyone gets the wrong idea, my husband isn't involved with my brother's care. Like, not at all. Not even financially. I wouldn't put that burden on him.
I think the first thing that I would fucking address, like whoever my coworkers came in and said, like, poor excuse for wife, I'd have been like, dude, get the fuck out before I throat punch you. Like,
you would hope you want that backup, though.
No fucking way anybody's going to come into the house and talk shit to my wife. You guys can do that on TikTok. But don't come into the fucking house and say that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking stupid. What fucking job do we have where you feel comfortable to say this shit? Like, gloves are off now, motherfucker. Defend yourself, because I'm coming. Like, why would you say that to somebody? Are they that fucking close? Are they golf fucking buddies?
Close.
No, man, that doesn't fly. You can't say something like that about somebody's wife.
Well, they were probably drinking and came home from the pub.
But still, no.
I know.
Yeah. Fuck you and your coworkers. Have respect for the home and your girl. Okay, yeah. See, there you go. There you go, Wendy. We agree. Yeah. Okay. That guy should also realize that guy, the brother, should come first. He's special, right?
Mm-hmm. Special needs.
Yeah, you can't do you have to take care of him. That's it. Why would he move out? He's not capable.
I hate to say it, but like, you did sign up for this. You have to be considerate. You know how your brother-in-law is. You're going to have to give them a heads up so she can give her brother a heads. That's just how your household works.
Yes.
So
even it doesn't even have to be that extreme. It's like, hey, you guys coming over? Okay, I have a dog.
We know how that goes.
Yeah, are you guys fucking allergic to dogs? Because I got one. Otherwise we'll just go to the bar.
Exactly.
It's just one of those things. You just say it like, yeah, I have something.
It's like, what kind of party is this? Oh, hey. Just saying,
Today, LME is getting people mad today. Yes, that's good. I love it.
Seriously.
It's playing great Christmas music, so I thought. But, okay. This does kind of piss me off. What fucking dude will let his friends come in and say that about his wife?
I feel like it's kind of like the demise of their marriage, because if she's saying her husband's been cold lately, he's randomly bringing home guys from work, it's just, this is the beginning of the end, girl.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. And on that note, no spouse should bring home guests without a warning. There you go. Got it?
Well, I'll just keep them in line. It's like,
that's why even I ask you, oh my God, like the other night, is it okay, if, and it's my god sister, my family, can she come over and drop something off? Because you have to be considerate. Like, is it the day you're lounging in your chonies in the living room,
Oh, I don't care.
We're like a super naked family. So it's a very comfortable household. So, you have to be considerate.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you are.
This is true.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, babe, I invited everyone over on Saturday. We're not doing anything, right? Right? And then I have to move shit around and play Susie Homemaker. That's cool.
The tiki bar days are coming.
I know. I know. I hear things, and I said, oh, maybe I should have that on calendar.
That's
cool.
Right. Okay. I got to get going for the day, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Ronnie, see anything for your fans before we get going for the day?
Thank you for joining us today out there in Radioland for all the controversy.
We love it.
Happy holidays. It's Thursday. Get your shit done. Have a fucking backbone.
Nice.
And stay merry.
All right. Stay merry. Who's that? Okay. Got to get going for the day, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.
Friday.
For the top 10 weekly countdown of the best songs that you guys hit the like button for. And we'll get that. And I think Jenna's going to be joining us too as well. Yeah, so she'll be with us for the top 10, everybody. You guys have a great day, and make sure you stick around for Ronnie C's Christmas Jamboree.
Okay.
We'll see you guys. Have a good one.
Bye.